Vita Vea and Ruben Bain, knowing they're playing Deshaun Watson, they're literally erect right now.
You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters, well, I got to tell you, this is the most brown shit in the history of the planet. I mean, seriously. Just go back to actually getting rid of Baker Mayfield for Deshaun Watson to begin with. Take a look at some of the other franchises that wanted Deshaun Watson. I mean, they were in hell too. Carolina Panthers, Atlanta Falcons, they've had multiple, since that time, they've had multiple coaches. Browns had multiple coaches. A lot of times that comes down to ownership. It's a hot mess. You got a quarterback that basically took the stage on Saturday after stinking it up. And then the week before, not throwing a pass over 10 yards in the air. He gets on the stage and basically says, fuck the Cleveland Brown fans. Because he got booed in a total lack of self-awareness. 30 damn lawsuits. Which still is baffling that they ever traded for his ass to begin with, because those were going on. Those were a thing. We covered that. Probably 175 videos over on the big channel for an entire nearly 2-year span. That Groper Cleveland, that late night sneaky uncle, had all these lawsuits. Jimmy Haslam gives him $230 million large, fully guaranteed, because some bitch didn't even want to come to Cleveland. He says, fuck the fans on Saturday. Yeah, that's what he did. Because he got booed. You should have been booed. You're trash. You're a shitty human being, and you're a shitty football player. What else does the fucking Browns fans, well, what else are they supposed to cling on to? And you got the lack of self-awareness to not understand why you're getting booed? But instead of growing a set of balls like Sean, you know what good organizations do and good coaches? Sean Payton said, fuck Russell Wilson, trapdoor. And Russell Wilson, dude, he's a pretty good person, far as we know, and he was a hell of a lot better quarterback than Deshaun Watson ever was. Sean Payton reached over and Jabba the Hutted that, boom, throne room button, dropped that dude right into the Rancor. Y'all can't do it with Deshaun. Oh, 85 million dead cap. Who cares? The dude is toxic. With a capital T and an extra oxic. I mean, he is super toxic. Yeah, let's keep him around. Why not? Fuck it. When I say the Browns are the most tone-deaf organization in sports, this is what I mean. The Dogs Cleveland Browns podcast. 1,700 votes. 92% want Shedeur Sanders. And I'll tell you this. I think there's fans right now that would take Dylan Gabriel after Saturday. This isn't just a Shedeur Sanders thing. This is a get the shit out of here Deshaun Watson situation. And yeah, Shedeur has basically outplayed him. He definitely has had the best throws in the preseason games, no doubt about it. Guys, they play 2 road games. I expect them to get smashed. I told my buddy Ben Daniel, BDP Football Podcast. Yeah. Vita Vea and Ruben Bain, knowing they're playing Deshaun Watson, they're literally erect right now. They can't wait to get to this dude. They could play ring toss. They're so erect right now because they get Deshaun Watson. They are going to destroy. The Jags going to destroy this dude. I think he's got 2 weeks. And then they're going to come back home and Shedeur Sanders is going to start. That's my feeling. This is the inside scoop. ESPN got the inside scoop. The decision comes despite Watson's struggle in the second preseason game, during which he completed 5 of 12 for 35 yards and 1 interception in 4 second-half drives against the bagging groceries personnel of the Buffalo Bills that are currently trying to either get back in college football or get their asses to the UFL. Watson was also met with boos in the first home game since tearing his Achilles, a reaction he called disrespectful, and he was ugly about it. He was ugly. Sanders started Saturday's game after Watson started the Browns preseason opener. The seats at Huntington Bank Field were half full, but the boos were pronounced when Watson took the field at the beginning of the second half and as he struggled. Quote, I think the whole world knows it has nothing to do about the performance, Watson said. It's a little bit more personal than that. So I think it's a disrespectful thing. So, yeah, I mean, I'm going to keep whatever I feel with me and my family internally, how I feel about it. But, yeah, just move on. Browns coach Todd Monken said that Watson's comments would not factor in to the decision. I'm not even reading Monken's comments. I don't give a shit what he's got to say. And I hope this is a Jimmy Haslam move and not a Todd Monken move. Because if this is a Todd Monken move, that's wild work. That is wild work. And guys, there's reaction, I mean, everywhere. Everything is given, nothing is earned. He's getting crushed. He's getting crushed. The organization deserves every embarrassing season after this. I feel bad for the fans. I'm not a Browns fan. I feel terrible for you. I feel terrible for the Browns. They got great fans. The decision for the Browns came down to the full body of work. Deshaun Watson was better and more consistent over time, a tough Saturday, and practiced well against the Bills on Thursday. If the Browns organization evaluated it that way, holy shit. Do they know what they're looking at? Tony Rizzo from the airport.
Flying today. You know how much fun that can be. Guys, gals, I'm not surprised. I'm not. I think the Browns wanted Watson to start all along.
I do too. I do too. I think they made this decision 3 months ago. Shedeur was never winning this job, no matter what. He could have thrown 7 touchdowns in the preseason. I don't think he wins the job. I don't.
Don't know what Shedeur is or is not doing to win this job, but apparently Monken doesn't feel confident enough to start him in week 1. But let's make this clear. Deshaun has 2 games, and if he looks like crap, they'll name Shedeur the starter for week 3 at home against the Carolina Panthers. The 100 Years' War continues. Guys, when the Browns traded Myles Garrett, they told you they were looking towards next year. Okay, and they're going to be in this quarterback draft next year. Now, Shedeur can come out and, get going and look good this year. Maybe things change, but everything we've heard and seen from them screams next year's QB class. So I'll be back tomorrow. Hang in there, Browns fans.
Okay. Let me just throw my 2 cents in there. I think Shedeur could come in, start week 3, play the rest of the year. Let's say he throws 24 touchdowns, 12 picks, 3,800 yards. Okay, pretty respectable for an actual first full season. They'll trade him after the season and draft a quarterback. They're drafting a quarterback no matter what Shedeur Sanders does this year. I'm telling you. Dan Orlovsky.
I am shocked. I feel awful for the fans of the Cleveland Browns.
Wow.
I have no idea how you could witness what you witnessed in that press conference and it not be a part of your evaluation and decision. I think the world of Todd Monken. I think he's a great coach. I think the world of Andrew Berry. I think he's put together really good football teams. I have no idea how they can make this decision.
Wow, that's all you need to know. I'm shocked. I have no idea how they came to this decision. I'm sorry, but your quarterback is the face of the franchise. If they didn't take Saturday into account, you are all a bunch of fucking clowns. You're an embarrassment. If you did not take that into account. Deshaun Watson wins the starting job. Most Browns thing ever. He should be off the team. Hell, he should have never been on the team. The legendary Jim Rome. Wow. Kyle Brandt. Browns owner in March 2025. We took a big swing, missed with Deshaun. We thought we had our quarterback. We didn't. Browns August 2026. Deshaun's our quarterback. Kyle Brandt. He spent the last 5 years either bad, pouting, injured, or suspended. Openly engages and antagonizes the fan base right after another poor showing. Less than 48 hours later, quote, "You're our guy." Browns fans, I don't know how you do it. I've had a lot of help from Jack Daniel. McNeil's the best. I'm sorry. He's the best Browns follow there is. Plain and simple. I mean, retweet. Retweet. This is wild. The Browns are a localized psyop to test how much sustained torture a community can endure. I'm retweeting that. That's a great comment. It's not easy, but this is what I look like at 33 years old. That's good. I mean, that's good. That's crazy. It's beyond frustrating. I firmly believe this is a Haslam decree. It's got to be. It's got to be. This has got to be from Jimmy Haslam. How the fuck do you start someone who openly admitted he doesn't want to be here? Browns can't help themselves. It's oof. Every time I meet a Browns fan in person, my first response is, "I'm sorry." It's definitely time to request a trade. Watson was better at no point this offseason. What a joke. Sanders should ask for a trade. I think Sanders should get a shot. I'm sorry. I mean, I would start Shedeur, but I think this is even bigger. I don't give a shit. I'd play Taylor Green. But Deshaun Watson would never, ever see that goddamn field again. I'm sorry, you're not. You're not going to say, "Fuck my fans," and not understand why they're booing Groper Cleveland. Late night sneaky uncle. Trouser bandit. You're not doing that and seeing my field. You're not. It's crazy as hell. Tell me what you think. Holy shit. Peace. I'm out. Till next time. Reuben Bain, erect.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.